Hi guys, and welcome to episode 17 of season 2 of My Road to Glory. I'm Vic. We've picked up Ramirez off of Chelsea, Brazilian midfielder, all-rounder, fast, really good player, really good tackler, really good shooter, passer, real all-round workhorse, works really hard for the team. Love him to bits. Managed to pick him up for, I think it was 2.5, which is not bad business at all. We will get straight into a tournament. We will go into this tournament, and we need to pick up a tournament win so that I can start changing the team about and moving this thing forward. We get drawn up against this fella who has a Premier League team, but clearly not too worried about chemistry. So he's got Ledley King at left back, Sturridge at right mid, Everington at centre mid. So although it says 97 overall, don't forget a lot of his players there are going to be on quite low chemistry. 5s and 6s and so forth. So that will have a bearing, although it was a very, very tight game. 0-0 at half time. And there's the stats. You can see how tight it was. We kick off again, and we keep trying to create chances. It was a bit more open in the second half, to be honest. We were starting to get through a number of times. I think both teams opened up a bit. I think I moved to ultra attacking after about an hour as well. Eventually break the deadlock with a good header from Balotelli. Yeah, like we've said, crosses not the desirable way to score, but it's such a tight game, this one, as a lot of them are in the tournaments. So we had to do what we had to do, and that was a cross and a goal straight from kick-off. This guy powers through. We've talked about Sturridge before in My Road to Glory. I think he's a great player in real life. He's really good in FIFA, but one thing I think FIFA have got wrong is they've made him too strong. He's as strong as a really big attacker, and in real life he's not that strong, and they've just slightly overpowered him by making him so strong, in my opinion. But yeah, he's a great player. Pick him up. Don't worry about the fact he's being overpowered in FIFA. Let you stop him from getting in FIFA. Get him. He's absolutely awesome. Some good footwork and a great little finish into the bottom corner from down in. Really needed that to go 2-1 up. He's got a good left foot. He's not got great. He's only got 3-star skills. Only got 3-star weak foot. He's not that quick. The one thing that Downing's got is a great shot and a great pass. Shout out to X-Warrior there, popping up. But yeah, so Downing, not a great player, but he has got that shooting stat and that passing stat, so that's paid off there in the first round. So we're through the first round, and we're going into the quarters. We'll have a little reshuffle of his team, and we'll find an opponent. And we get up against this guy. And I was a little bit gutted at the time. I was a little bit, oh no. He's got Eto'o and Ronaldo up front. Not to mention Lavezzi, Ozil, Mascherano, Pepe. Who's a monster on this game, Pepe. He's unstoppable. If you run anywhere within spitting distance of him, he just sort of like draws you in with his force field. Suckers you in, and he just takes the ball and runs away and leaves you on the floor. He's so incredibly strong and powerful on good defender on this game. Defoe didn't get a kick in this game, so Pepe was stood next to him the whole time. But yeah, so this guy had a great team. We eventually wormed through with a bit of Ben Arfa style footwork. He scored a very similar goal to that for Newcastle a couple of months ago when he first came back from injury. That's the sort of player he is, little good feet. So he wormed through, and we managed to get the first goal of the game. Again, it was a tight game. He had a good team, like we said. Actually, the one time, this exception to the rule, I actually don't mind someone putting Ronaldo up front, even though he's got left wing or left mid stat. I'm a bit of a chemistry obsessive, but Ronaldo is a little bit wasted on the wing. He's got all the attributes of a great striker in this game, so I don't mind people putting him up front. It's not a terrible thing to do, I don't think. I think he's the sort of player that can take a 7 chemistry as opposed to a 9. Or a 6 maybe it'd be, I don't know. But yeah, he's such a great player that it's good to see him up front actually. I'm not going to knock someone for doing that. I think it's not a terrible idea. Great goal there from Ronaldo, brings him back into it, makes it really tight. But fortunately we managed to hold out. Another tight game. Sorry there wasn't loads of goals. But we're into the semis. I'll let you into a secret. We do get into the final of this tournament. So stay tuned for the next episode where we will get into the final and see how we get on in that. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. Bye.